So the way that people communicate has changed drastically over the last 20 years. But what does that mean for golf coaching? And shifting it online, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hi guys, Pete Finch here and welcome down to Woburn, where I'm joined by Sir Clive Woodward and head professional here, Dan Grieve. Now these guys have come up with the Tee to Cup coaching system, or online lessons, but we'll get into that type of terminology soon. And we're going to have a Q&A whilst having a bit of a chipping comp here to answer your most asked questions about online coaching. So this question about online lessons, get it asked so much. And what I did on Instagram last night and on Twitter and on Facebook and all the rest of them, I asked for questions so you guys could get information from Dan and from Clive about online coaching. You know, you've just built this whole new platform as far as online coaching is concerned. So I think what we'll do, I'll go through the questions, we'll have a chipping comp. So it's a pressurized practice Q&A.
Like it.
I don't know why it had to be 5 things, I've no idea. So the first question here, I'm going to paraphrase it, it's quite a long question from Magic Mose, but basically says, online lessons are terrible value and very ineffective.
There you go.
So it's probably more of a statement than a question, but this is one of the things that do get asked quite a lot. So straight in there playing devil's advocate, what do you guys think about this as far as online coaching? Is it ineffective? Is it bad?
Yeah, I think it all depends on how you define online coaching. I think online coaching in the past has been traditionally, you send your videos in, a coach will look at it and they'll send some notes back with maybe a couple of photos. And I think whilst that may work for some people, I think generally it isn't effective. And I actually agree with the chap who made the comment there. I think online coaching has serious flaws.
Okay, there we go. So this online coaching platform you built.
Yeah.
Talk us through this. So how is this different? Because like you said, normally in online coaching would be someone takes videos of their swings, they send it in, you analyse issues based on that, and then you go from there. So what's the difference? So
we're still doing some of that, but we go kind of a level far beyond the fact that it's online coaching. We're basically coaching people how to learn.
Okay.
That's what we're actually doing. So we're all about trying to empower the pupil to go out there and really learn and understand their golf game like never before, and we help them do it. We help them break down the game into different areas, and in particularly making sure that they understand our 3D process, which is very much about getting the complex information, or as much information that they've gathered, whether it's off your videos, Pete, or from golf magazines, or whatever they've read and learnt over the years, but crucially, how do they distill that into the key points that are relevant to them, and then how do they practice them? How do they actually know they're getting better? So we coach people on how to actually learn, and really the online platform is how we do it. That's how we communicate with the person.
Okay, so that's the first bit of the question answered there. So chipping comp, first hole, best of 5 holes.
Okay.
And this is for an incredible prize.
And me first?
Yes, absolutely.
Just do it, or talk you through it? Or?
Are you feeling confident?
Yeah.
You can talk us through it at the same time.
All I'm trying to do is always, if I use a wedge for this one, so we've got a decent line, it's got a pitching wedge, I'm trying to land it about a third from the distance, so I just visualise a third. And then again, through Dan's kind of coaching, into the key points are basically very narrow stance, ball in the middle, no more than about a width of the club apart. That about 25 in, then put a lot of your weight on the left side. And all I'm thinking now, my big winning point is I'm taking the club back on plane, keep my hands in front, and I'm just trying to land it about a third of the way down. If I land it a third of the way down, and this sort of light should get to the hole fine. So weight forward, don't be shy in it, and really kind of clip it that third. That's not bad.
Not bad. That's
not bad. There we go.
No, don't.
Oh! Good at. Talk's the talk, walk's the walk.
That was generally live, wasn't it?
Yeah, first attempt.
That was live. That was live. That comes from online coaching.
Wow, right. I mean, okay. Shall I go next?
Yeah.
Has anyone got a ball?
Did I get a shot here?
No, you did not get a bloody shot. Oh, Honestly, like that is okay. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Because that could have gone if you hadn't hit like a perfect shot. I was just ready to turn around to Dan and go, "Oh, that's your lesson, is it?" Oh, right. Okay, so what I'm going to do,
Key
John,
coaching points.
I'm going to put the ball back in the middle of my stance. I think I know exactly where to land it now.
Moved it a bit closer.
I want to get it on the
Yeah,
green.
yeah,
to
I've
be
got a bit
honest.
close there.
Oh!
It's out. Hey, what a standard.
Oh!
I was probably about 40%, I reckon.
Yeah, on a low side though, Pete, I must say.
Yeah, right. Could have followed that. in.
Tough school, this.
That'd have been it. Q&A over.
That's close.
Oh wow!
Oh, it didn't really
Didn't seem to
break.
break it. Well,
we go.
to be honest, Dan, I'm really happy with ours. So Clive, this one's to you. So from Maverick_CG, not having immediate feedback, so online lessons, is a huge problem for me. I need to know if I'm correctly implementing the necessary changes. It does me no good to think I'm making the correct changes only to find out I spent 2 hours practicing incorrectly. So that is another thing that I do here quite a bit. You know, with a one-to-one lesson, the coach is there with the student and saying, you know, yes, no, hopefully more yeses than nos. But how do you get over that as far as like an online coaching?
Yeah, the key. It's good. It's a good point. I mean, and it's a good point. The key thing is, as you work with Dan, who's your online coach, you'll be building up your own what I call winning moves and key points. So you don't get given the whole lot at once. You get them drip fed into you, so you know your first practice. We're just doing chipping here. So for example, we've got to get the setup right and all the key points. But you'll be having them with you all the time. You'll have them on your laptop. So as you're practicing, you can be reading what are my key points, and you've got to learn them yourself. So the whole idea of this is you're doing them, you then video yourself, you send it through the DAM, but you are actually testing that you know the key coaching points. Because at the end of the day, whoever your coach is, whether you're doing face-to-face, he's not with you all the time, he's not with you on the course. You've got to learn this yourself, and your coach is there to help you learn. And the T to Cup program we're running is all about learning, it's not about online. And that's the key thing we're trying to stress on this.
So that goes back to that as about getting a player in a position where they know how to learn, they know how to then implement those changes.
Totally, yeah.
And
And
then
they get constant feedback, by the way. So if they're doing the drill, and a lot of the drills we give, we make sure they truly understand and are very, very simple to do. So they can do at home, and they can send them back in, and I'm checking them all the time and just make a little comment in the software. The software's so intuitive, make a little comment, and then they know they're doing it right. So it's not like a one hit, you have the lesson, you go, the feedback is ongoing.
Okay, that's cool. Right, okay, I like that. So second hole, Clive is very much one up in this little game. So we've got a slightly longer chip here. Needed to make it a little bit more difficult for Clive.
Yep. Okay. So going that third one.
Great strike.
Another good one.
No.
Tell you what.
No!
It went the other way.
Can't believe that didn't go
There
in.
we go.
Seriously, that
You must have a great short game coach, Clive.
A good short game coach.
that would have been the end of the video. If it of all two, that's it. Wow. Okay, so it didn't quite break as much. Yeah, dear. Oh, that kick left.
Kick left and ran
Oh,
on,
and
yeah.
he ran on a bit.
What
Well,
off you in there?
It must just not have been the right ball for me. Ground conditions. It's tough. It's tough. That looks a good shot. Oh, that has gone a bit right. Well, that is 2-0. 2-0 to Clive. I tell you what, he got down here 2 hours ago to practice. We wondered why he was here. Now we know. Okay, Dan, give this one to you. So from W_Burrus03, how would you compare a normal lesson, so face-to-face that is, to an online lesson in respect of talking about specific movements? Because I know in your coaching you use a lot of TrackMan and all that type of technology. So if someone sends in a video, so they've gone through the process of, kind of getting on the program, and they start to send you a video.
Yeah.
What are the limitations? What are the differences between that and a one-to-one lesson? And are you someone who still promotes one-to-one coaching as a first thing, and then this is to promote the learning aspect? How do you kind of deal with the differences?
Yeah, I mean, so this online coaching won't be for everyone. Some people will always enjoy that face-to-face interaction. This is people who maybe want to try something differently. They want some more specialist coaching, perhaps on some short game areas. And for people who are perhaps really interested in high performance, people who practice hard and really dedicated to improving. So, yeah, obviously one-to-one, you can get your hands on the person, you can twist them, you can move them, you can really show them a lot more. But be amazed online, the success I've had with people has just been amazing, just by giving them some really sound, solid information and keeping it so clear in their mind exactly what they've got to do. Which is where I think the breakdown sometimes which coaches work with people, they don't quite get that. They go away with too many messages.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm giving them such a simple structure to their lesson that they can go away and follow it very easily, but they're always getting the constant feedback.
Okay, because that is one of the things. I mean, with coaching, I love that kind of one-to-one aspect. I love working with the tech and all the rest of it. And I think I've not really done any online coaching. Mm-hmm. But when I found it was quite difficult to get to understand their swing fully without the data. So certainly that one-to-one aspect is still needed, but that communication via online, I mean, that's where everything's going anyway. Yeah, and by the way, I've had people who actually do have lessons with their coach still get involved with T2 Cups. Don't think if you're not having lessons, you don't have to stop having lessons with your coach. We can work completely in tandem. It's just trying to use the software to really structure and archive what you're doing, even in your lessons. Okay. But there's 7 strokes and only one of them is full swing. The rest of them are all around the scoring side of the game, which is actually arguably a little bit easier to coach because you don't have to see the ball fly as much. Okay, cool, awesome. Right, 3rd hole. Clive, you're currently 2-0 in the lead. I've almost definitely not picked this hole because it's very much downhill and you have a pitching wedge in your hand.
Okay, yeah, I know. I got the wrong club.
Notice that.
I know, it's still possible. Just got to land it.
There you go, he's played another one, Pete. He's hold it. No way!
What is going on here?
Unbelievable.
You're going to give me a difficult one.
That's crazy. Tell you what, you're a great advert for my coaching.
Online coaching.
Come on, boys, it's easy. Come
Wow,
there we go.
right.
Follow that.
Shows I've been practicing, Dan.
Can we go get our pitching wedges?
Technically.
Right then. So, to take an unassailable 3-0 lead, one of us needs to hold this, mate. Right. Oh, it's that
Bad, kicked a bit.
again, yeah. Not a very good shot, that one. Not a very good
Tough,
shot.
only got to hold it though.
Oh yeah, and we talk about turning the screw. I can't believe that. Oh, Dan!
No. Have to give it a go. Well done, Clive.
Thank you.
So 2 out of 3 and 1 stiff.
Cut. Start again, John. File's corrupted. Lost. So this is a question which actually quite a few people asked, and I can distill this into a simple question for you, Clive, as well. Is when you've worked with kind of the elite players, so the teams and obviously Team GB as well, how much did you actually use online coaching then as a platform?
You didn't use online coaching then because we didn't have the technology. I mean, I was coaching England back in 2003. The Olympics was up to 2012. The key thing about this online learning and seeing, great coaching, from the rugby team, but also from the Olympics, it is about learning. And when we're saying about learning, all we're saying about the online is there's no excuses. If you're with someone face to face, you can talk and talk and talk. If you're doing it online, you've got to deliver real quality content that someone can really understand. So all we've done is, in a way, I've digitized the way I coach. When I coached the rugby team, it was no different than what I'm doing now with Dan on the online coaching program, T2 Cup. And all it is digitizing it so you can get it on your phone in small chunks, and it's a learning system. But we had checklists, key points, winning moves. Same language we use, but you're making it very, very simple. And it's almost more difficult as a coach because you can't hide from it. You're putting it into simple language, and it makes sense. And people go, okay, this works. But most importantly, when we're not there, you can practice on your own or in the garden, in wherever, and it makes total sense. So you know, the best coaches have always used the online system. We've just got the technology now to use it. We're just kind of digitising what we did longhand all those years ago.
Got you. Right, okay, that's cool. So we've got two more rolls to go. This is the first one, Clive. By
Am I
all
allowed
means.
to change clubs?
No, you're not.
Okay.
And quite frankly,
You
I
might have
don't
found
think
it
you're going to have an issue
There
with
we
it.
go. Out the rough on a downslope.
Okay.
Testing.
I'll just tee it up a bit. That's all right.
Probably hold it.
Yeah, we'll let you tee it up a little bit. I honestly
So
thought.
what?
for a minute-
It looked like it was headed in.
I honestly thought for a second that was going to kick. Well, Dan, there's a little opening.
Come on.
Here. A tiny, tiny opening. Let's try and walk through. Shall we? Come on, we're the professional golfers.
I know. Come on, get right together. Yes, use the slope. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
Very good.
Oh,
Very
Pretty
good.
good.
Shot down.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Close.
You've got it, though, Pete. You've got it.
So we've got a one last hole. If this one goes in, that's it. That's it. Done. I'm out of here.
I think he's got a right club here, though. You can run this up the bank a bit.
Yeah. We're gonna have to fly a bit higher, aren't we?
Oh, he's human! Look at that! Brilliant.
We broke him.
Cut that.
We broke him. We moved the camera.
I'm going to do that again.
We broke him.
Do you want to move that ball?
Oh, brilliant.
We can't have that after all that good golf. I completely forgot what I was doing. Right.
You
Right
could have a
should
night
do.
to get another go again.
Here we go.
That's there we go. Go, go,
Go
go,
on.
go, go.
No, not bad.
Is the right,
Oh,
is the
it's a
right
yard
shot.
shot.
Just need a bit more because I think are we gonna have to fly this?
You're gonna have to, I think you have to land it near Clive's ball, really, going in at a medium flight, really, not too high.
I've got a 54 degree. Yeah, just right on the edge of the green, pretty much. Isn't
One
it?
bounce forward. Too
Oh,
high, you
nice.
see.
Stop so fast.
Would you play a chip and run from this distance?
I'd probably get my lob wedge out. Of him.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't
Might
play
be a
this
bit
shot.
higher.
That's the problem.
Right, see if I can flight it
Well,
a
we
little
both
lower.
missed the green, Dan. So
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
get it on the green, you're
Might
right.
might get one.
That's the shot.
Little wander off the right a
That's the
bit.
shot.
There you go.
Nice.
Keep it low, bump it in the
Very
bank.
nice. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Really enjoyed it. And by the way, this short game area around here, I'm just I'm so unbelievably jealous. Like a hammock between two of these trees will be absolute heaven. And hopefully that's answered a lot of the questions that you have about online coaching. But please comment below, let me know your thoughts and let these guys know the feedback as well. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and to find out about more Tee to Cup and about Dan and about Clive on their social media, head down into the description below. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.